into a comfortable seated position. You might like to put a block underneath your hips to lift your hips a little, make it a little bit more comfortable. Let's just place our hands on our knees or comfortably in your lap. Let's soften our eyes and land in our practice. Just taking some nice deep breaths, leaving behind the busyness of your morning. Notice as you inhale, your chest rises, and as you breathe out, your chest falls away. Softening your breath. Checking in with your body. Noticing any areas of tightness. And checking in with your mind. Notice any thoughts and let them go. Let's lengthen up our spine and start to move our shoulders in a circle. So today's practice will be a nice gentle asana and a Yoga Nidra. And as I mentioned, I've got a new Yoga Nidra for you today. Hopefully you'll enjoy that one. And then let's take our arms a little bigger. And continue on with your nice deep breaths. And back the other way. And bringing your left hand across your body, right hand underneath, and look over towards the left side. Just giving your shoulder a nice stretch. Taking a few breaths here. Feeling the earth supporting you underneath your feet and underneath your buttocks. Nice tall spine. And then let's take it to the other side. So right hand across your body, left hand underneath. And looking over your right shoulder. Feeling the stretch through your right scapula. And then release. And let's place our right hand on the mat and our left hand over the top, stretching out the left side of the body. And then go to the other side. Just going from side to side. And then if you're on a block, come down off the block onto the mat and stretch up. As we inhale and exhale, bring your body forward. You might find that you can reach out to your ankles or your shins, gazing towards your big toes, and stretching out through the front of the body. Noticing the stretch down your hamstrings and your lower back. A little bit of shoulders as well. Take a big inhalation, and as you exhale, see if you can reach a little bit further forward. Let's take 4 more breaths here. And then release your hands and come up to tabletop. Opening out your palms and having your knees underneath your hips. If you need to put a blanket under there to give you a bit more support, you can. And let's take our inhale and lift our chest, lift our gaze, a nice curve in your spine. And then exhale, bring your spine up towards the ceiling or the sky, tucking your chin under, looking through your knees towards your feet, stretching out the vertebrae in your back. And just continue on with this little flow, just warming up your spine and your shoulders. And on your next exhalation, bring your buttocks down to your heels into child's pose. Bring your forehead down towards the mat and walk your fingers forward, surrendering into the pose and taking some nice deep breaths here, stretching out your shoulders and your lower back. Just take 4 breaths. On each exhalation, allow your forehead to come down a little closer to the mat. And as you inhale, bring your body back up to all fours and roll your chest forward, gazing up into an upward dog. And then exhaling back into child's pose. So moving through this flow with your breath. As you inhale, bring your chest up. Tuck your hips forward and exhale, come back to child. Notice where you're feeling this one. As you stretch forward, feeling it through the front of the body, the front of the hips. And as you exhale into child's pose, feeling it through the buttocks and the lower back and the shoulders. Let's take 2 more flows. And then resting back into child's pose, bring both hands to the left side of the mat and stretching down the right side of your body. Take a couple of breaths here. And then walk your hands to the right side of the mat and stretching down the left side of the body. Feeling that stretch through the shoulder on the left side. And then coming back to center. And we'll take it one step further, tucking our toes under, pressing up through our hips into a downward dog. And then inhale, bring our body forward into an upward dog. So with this one, Deb, you can go against the side of your furniture there if you want. Up to you, just to take some weight off your shoulders. And let's flow. So inhale as you come forward into an upward dog. And exhale as you come back. As you come to your upward dog, you can have your knees on the mat or you can have them off the mat. It's up to you. Let's do 2 more. Nice deep long breaths, nice slow movements. And then coming onto your back, we're going to hug our knees up to our chest. As we exhale, draw the knees to the chest. And inhale, take the knees away from the body. As we squeeze the knees into the chest, you feel the stretch through the glute area. And as you take your knees away from the body, just feel some work on the lower abs area. Let's take 4 more breaths this way. It's releasing any tension you have in your lower back. This movement is really good for your digestion, massaging all the organs in your abdomen. And then placing your feet on the ground, knees bent. Bring your arms up either to cactus or straight out from your shoulders, and drop your knees out to the sides. And just take some nice deep breaths. Allow your knees to fall to the side, feeling the stretch through the groin area. Nice flat back. Let's take 4 breaths here. And then on your next inhalation, bringing your knees together. And then exhale, drop your knees to the left, look to the right. Having a nice twist in your lower back. Take a couple of breaths here. Then inhale, knees to center. Exhale, take your knees to the right, look to the left. And then inhale, bring your knees to center. And let's come up to our knees again. And we're going to do a little bit of alternate leg and arm movement here. So let's start with the left leg. We're going to inhale, lift up the left leg, have the toes pointing towards the mat, and exhale, bring the knee towards the chest, and inhale, bring it out. So as you bring it in, it's curling your spine in like a tiger curl. Lengthen and squeeze the buttocks. And then take it to the other side. Inhale, lift the right leg, pointing the toes towards the mat, squeezing the buttocks. Exhale, bring the knee forward under your chest into tiger curl. Then bring the right knee back to the mat. And you can continue on just leaving your hands on the mat, or you can come with me to lift alternate leg and arm. So we need a little bit of stability through our abs for this. So we're going to inhale, lift the left leg and the right arm. And exhale, bring the knee and elbow towards each other. Inhale, lift up and lengthen through the hand and foot. That's it. And exhale, bring it down. Let's go one more on this side. And then take it to the other side. Inhale, lift up, right leg, left hand. And exhale, tiger curl, elbow to knee. So you can just do legs if that feels more comfortable for you, or take it to legs and arms. And then coming back to the left leg, right arm, we're going to lift and extend, squeeze the buttock, then bending your left knee and take the foot over to the right side. Sweep your right hand back to the foot, and then inhale, kick the foot back and lift up through the chest. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Feel the stretch through the front of the leg and through the chest, and then release. And take it to the other side. Inhale, lift the right leg, left hand. Just lift and lengthen. And then bending the right knee and take the foot to the left side. Sweep the left hand around and hold on to the foot, kick the foot back, lift the chest. Just take a couple of breaths and feel that nice stretch through the shoulder, the chest, and the right thigh. And release. Let's go back down to child's pose and just rest, take a couple of breaths. Walk your hands a little forward, push your palms into the mat, and bring your forehead down towards the mat. Let's take 4 or 5 breaths here. So we're rinsing out our back. We've done a few little back bends there, so now we're rinsing it out. And then coming back up to tabletop. And we're going to go into lizard pose next. So we're going to take our left foot and bring it outside the left hand. And you can leave the right knee on the ground, or you can lift the right knee up. So we're opening and stretching through the left hip. And let's just move this in a little gentle circle, like a dancing lizard. That's it. And then take the left foot back. Come back to tabletop and take the right foot forward next to the right hand. That's it. And you can stay here. You can leave the left knee on the ground, or you can lift the left knee up. And let's dance on this side. It's really opening up through the right hip area. Take it in a circle in one direction and then the other. And then we're going to come up to standing. That's it, taking your feet nice and wide. Let's inhale, lift our arms all the way up. Just lift our chest and stretch. And exhale, bring our hands forward into wide-legged forward bend. Heel toe your feet a little wider and allow the crown of your head to point down towards the mat. Slide your hands underneath your body and just let your head and your shoulders hang here. Stretching through the back of the legs and the buttocks and freeing any tension in the lower back and shoulders. Just take 4 more breaths here. And then walk your hands a little forward. Lift your chest and lengthen out your back. Heel toe your feet a little closer together. Slight bend in your knees, and then come back up to standing. And then we'll go to the back of our mat. And we'll do a little warrior sequence. Have the left foot slightly out to the side, step forward with the right foot. Right heel and left arch in line. Hips and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, bend the right knee and lift your hands up, raise your chest and raise your gaze. And notice a stretch through the left hip. Let's take 4 breaths here. And then lengthening out the right leg, bring your arms down beside you and then clasp them behind you into humble warrior. And feel that stretch through the shoulder. Release your, bring your hand down. If you have, you can place a block next to your foot. And then inhale, lift your left hand up into triangle pose. Let's take 4 breaths here. So bring the hand towards the back of the body so you get a nice stretch through the front of your chest and your upper back. And then exhale, bring your hand down to the block. And inhale, bring the right hand up into a twisted triangle. Feeling the stretch through the buttocks on the right hip. Two more breaths here. And then bring the right hand down. Inhale and come back up to standing. Come to the back of the mat. And let's take it to the other side. So turn the right foot out slightly. Step forward with the left foot. Just check your alignment. Bring your hips and shoulders facing forward. Inhale, lift your arms, your chest, and raise your gaze. Bending the left knee. Feeling the stretch through the right hip flexor this time. Just take 4 breaths here. Really reaching up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down, lengthening out the left leg and bring the hands behind you to clasp behind your back. A little bit into humble warrior. And feel the stretch down the back of the left leg and through the shoulders. That's it. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then release your hands. Bring the left hand down inside the left foot. You can place it on the block. And then as you inhale, raise your right hand, opening up through the chest. A nice twist through the upper back and stretch through the left hamstring. Let's take 4 breaths. Keeping it nice and strong. Take the right hand towards the back of the body, opening up through the chest. And then as you exhale, bring the right hand down, place it on the block or beside your left foot, and then inhale, lift your left hand up into a twisted triangle. Two more breaths here. And then bring the left hand down and come back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. We'll do a little balancing pose here. Continuing on with the stretching through the glutes again. So we're going to open up our toes on our right foot. That's it. Give your hips a little roll around till you feel the ankle points. And then we're going to lift our left foot up and bring it across the front of our body. Bring your hands to heart center and bend the right knee and come into. So this is a tree pose that actually helps to stretch the glutes so that you can free up any lower back. Find yourself a drishti point and just still your breath down, nice and quiet. Just take 2 more breaths here. If you can come down a little lower, feel a little bit more stretch. And then release, come back up, give your leg a shake. And let's take it to the other side. So opening up through the toes on the left foot. And just roll that around, engage the ankle points. And then lift up the right foot, bring it across the front of the left leg, bending the left leg and bring your hands to heart center. Find your drishti point, bending that leg down a bit so you feel the stretch through the right glute and steady the breath. Finding your balance. Let's take 2 more breaths. That's it. And come back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, so give our hips a little wind around. And we're going to come back down to the mat on our backs. Hugging our knees to our chest. And just rolling that around in a circle. And then place the right foot on the mat, cross the left leg across the front of the right leg, and hug that towards your chest into reverse pigeon. So just accentuate that stretch a little more. Allow your shoulders and head to come back to the mat and draw the legs towards the chest, feeling that deep stretch through the left glute. Just take 2 more breaths here. Each exhalation, allow your body to sink a little bit more into the stretch. And then release your hands and swap your legs over. That's it. And then hug them in towards your chest. This time connecting to the stretch on the right glute. Two more breaths here. And then release your hands, uncross your knees, and then draw the knees to the chest. So rinse out the back. And then from here, coming back up to a seated position with your legs out the front. So coming up nice and tall on your sit bones and flexing your feet. Inhale, lift our arms up, and exhale, fold forward. And see if you can reach a little further than what you did at the start of the practice. Let's take a few breaths here. On each exhalation, allow your body to stretch into the pose a little more. And one more breath. Then release your hands and fold your left knee out to the side. Bring your left foot into the inner thigh on the right side. Come up to your sit bones again, up nice and tall, nice tall spine. Lift and lengthen, and then exhale, fold forward. And connect to either to your feet or your ankle or your shin. Gazing towards your big toe. And let's take a few more breaths here. Feel that stretch down the back of the right leg and also through the left glute. One more breath. And then release and swap your legs over. So bring the right foot, tuck it in as high as you can on the inner thigh on the left side. Just lift your body up a little bit. So you're right on your sit bones, and then fold your body forward. So you might find on this side that you might not be as flexible, or you might be more flexible than you were on the other side. That's pretty normal. Let's take 2 more breaths here. That's it. And then release and bring both feet out the front again. Give your legs a little shake. Reach up. Inhale and then exhale as you fold forward. Bring your hands down towards your toes or your ankles or your shins. And just notice how your body feels now. It's a great one to free up the hamstrings and the lower back. 2 more breaths. And then release your hands. Bring your feet together, soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. Lift up, lower back. My feet must be mighty tasty. Dog keeps licking them. Lift up your chest, lift up your spine. That's it, knees out to the side. Feeling a nice stretch through the groin area. Two more breaths here. If you can move your feet a little bit closer, do that. That's it. And then release. Give your legs a little shake. And we're going to go into our legs up position now. So you might like to move close to the wall or place a block underneath you. That's it. Or go straight up into shoulder stand like Yoga. Sit, nice. So coming up into your legs up position, your inversion. It's getting nice and comfortable and settling back into your breath. Give your legs a little shake and move your ankles around in a circle, making them nice and light. And then take your feet nice and wide. Take a few breaths here. And then bring the feet back up above your head and then take them over your head a little bit into a plow pose. Paying attention to your breath, the rise and fall of your chest. Then bring the soles of your feet together, knees out to the side like a butterfly. And then take your feet up high again. Couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhalation, gently bring your legs back down to the mat. And ready to come into your Savasana position for your Yoga Nidra. So if you have an eye pillow or a blanket, you might like to place that over yourself, getting yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Knees slightly bent and your back supported. Make sure that you're warm enough and you're flat and your position is nice and comfortable so that you can stay still during the Yoga Nidra. So the practice of Yoga Nidra is one of a deep yogi sleep, and it'll guide you through a deep state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of any sounds that you hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside your home, to sounds inside your home, to sounds inside the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of the room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath and become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, and into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel the warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge of the breath to breathe in, bubble up inside you. When you need to inhale, please do so. Long, slow inhale, longer, slower exhale. And then pause when the body is neither breathing in or out. Please continue breathing in this way. And now go back to the natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve should be a short, positive statement in a simple language. Try to discover one naturally. Please state your resolve clearly with the awareness 3 times. The resolve you make during your Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Also say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. We'll now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout your body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side, your right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, top of your foot, big left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of your body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of your neck, back of your head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though the body could float away from the floor toward the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body is light and weightless. You're rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your whole body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body. The experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeate your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer. When you're out in the sun with no shade, you feel heat radiating onto your skin, heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel this stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. Now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelope you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire body, mind, and emotions. You're relaxed and aware. You're completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen, as though you're at a movie theater. The screen is high and wide, as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is a manifesting state of your mind. Concentrate your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detachment, awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue with this detached awareness. Now a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert, a peacock feather, a Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, a full moon, your reflection in a mirror, foggy morning, sun shining overhead, a bunch of flowers, a tall tree, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, a burning candle, a temple on a mountain, path in the woods, vibrant sunset. Taking a deep breath, a cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's time to repeat your resolve. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath and at the same time develop your awareness of your physical body. The body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and the props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor, and take your awareness to all the points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes, but yet visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. Start by slowly moving your hands and feet. Take your time, there's no hurry. When you're sure that you're fully awake, gently open your eyes and please roll over to your right side and push yourself up from the floor and let your head come up to rest. I will sound my bell. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Thank you, ladies, for being here today, for your beautiful yoga, for yourselves and for each other. Let's bring our hands to our forehead for kind thoughts, and to our lips for kind words, and to our heart for a kind heart. Namaste.